Hello, everybody, and welcome to Will You Survive?
The podcast.
Redo that.
No, I'm not going to redo it. I'm the host. Shut up.
I'm the editor, and that sounded like shit. I would like the podcast.
We're coming in hot because, truthfully, if I'm being an honest mediator here, Alex came in very hot for the live.
Don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, well, we're in a mood. We're in a hostile
Get
mood.
off your fucking high horse.
We all feel very New
You look
Yorkish
like
right
an
now.
organic egg.
Okay. Well, that's actually a compliment because right now that's worth a lot of money. So, screw you.
Not you, host. Him. He's the browner one.
I am an organic egg. Fuck you, I'm healthy.
You're also bald.
You look like a wicker basket.
What does that mean?
I don't know. It's the first thing that came in my head.
Okay, all right. Well, we're moving on from that. We got something a little special. Oh, wait, I didn't even introduce you guys. Alex, be your hostile self for a second.
That's me, and TJ looks like bacon.
Okay, TJ, be your hostile self for a second.
Yeah, fuck you, you fucking brown, green. You look like a fucking stand-in for the motherfucker in Blue's Clues.
It's a good
You know what?
thing.
Clearly,
Hola,
that's the
it's me,
white
Alex.
side coming out of you. You are like way racist today.
Blues could do, we can too. Hey.
That is the total white side of TJ.
Blue skidoo?
Can you find the paw print?
Listen to this guy.
Can you find the border?
Can you find my wife? You look like a turducken, long neck.
Okay, all right. The turducken finalizes that. We're done. Okay. Normally, this is not this chaotic. I have no control here, as I never do when I'm host somehow.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And normally on this podcast, we pick a movie or we pick a show and we decide to watch it and then talk about it. And we discuss different survival situations within that movie or show, how we would approach those situations, and any other survival tips we have, along with just the natural shenanigans, as I'm sure you can tell. But this time, we're at the end of our season, which calls for our not annual, probably more like semi-annual,
Biannual
tier list. Woo!
Whoa!
Woo-wee!
That was a crazy waveform I just made.
Yeah.
That was excitement right
You mean
there.
the block that you just made? There are no waves in that form.
There were no waves in that waveform.
I literally know what that looks like. It's just black.
It was good. That was excitement.
Wow, it was something. I feel honored to host this episode. So I think there's no shot that I properly segue this after what's happened in this intro. So I think we should just kind of get into the first. Oh, actually, before we get into the first movie, I guess I should probably introduce our tiers this time around.
Oh, okay.
So up at the top, we have Legendary.
Shaun of the Dead.
Legendary!
It should just be called Shaun of the Dead
It's
adjacent.
Not on this episode, and also no.
Yeah.
Our official tier list says no.
Yeah.
No,
We
Alex,
actually-
Shaun of the Dead is ass. Dog shit.
Shaun of the Dead is the category legendary.
Wow.
I agree
Hey,
with our
TJ?
host.
Hey, TJ? You just gained 8 points, my man. You're back at
Let's
0.
go! Legendary!
Then we have S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, F tier, and garbage. That is just the utter garbage, bottom of the barrel, bad.
Zombies
Mr.
the
Host,
beginning.
Mr. Host, sir.
Yes.
I feel like it should be changed. I think garbage should just be Garbo. I think Garbo hurts more.
Okay, actually, that is a solid. I didn't trust you at first, but
Garbo.
yeah,
Ready?
you are right. Garbo.
Yeah.
All right, we ready to get into our first movie?
Yeah.
First up, we have 2012. Where are we putting this bad boy? Quick recap. The world is ending. Massive tidal waves are covering the entire Earth, decimating everything in their
I
path.
love tidal waves.
And the government's weird fact about Alex, The governments of the world decided to make these Titan ships, and this movie follows a family who narrowly escapes Los Angeles and manages to sneak their way onto one of these Titans.
Can I read like the most awesome description on this episode?
I feel like I just did it, but okay.
No. You should have read our description.
Oh.
This is fantastic.
Oh, from like
The episode.
from Spotify?
Yeah.
Ever wondered what might happen if the world started cracking open like an egg and a limo became your getaway car? Feast your ears as we humorously tackle the 2009 disaster film 2012 while munching through a mukbang and dipping into some ASMR. Sorry, I never laugh through these, but this is great. From the impossible escapades of Jackson Curtis to imagining Nicolas Cage stepping into John Cusack's shoes, we speculate on how the Fast and Furious crew might handle apocalyptic mayhem with their usual panache. It's the ultimate disaster movie breakdown with a twist of humor and a dash of cinematic disbelief. That is an epic description.
I was going to say, I think we should. Okay.
I skimmed through those.
Whoa.
I skimmed through them.
So, well,
Well, where does it land?
where does 2012 land?
B.
So,
Wait, are
So
we talking
here's how-
in, like
hang
how
on.
good the movie is, or
yeah.
Hang on one second. You said, did you hear him?
What?
Did you hear his rating?
No.
Okay. I don't know if I believe you, but I'll believe you. I think the way I want to handle this one is I'll have you both say it at the same time, and then we'll go one at a time why you would rate it that way. I'm open for any criteria. My criteria is it's a little bit of a mix of things. I am considering how good of a movie it is.
Okay.
Or show, but I'm also considering how survivable I think it really is.
Yep.
And whether or not, well, I mean, that's pretty much it. Yeah. Whether or not you even stand a chance to survive it. Those are kind of my criteria. And they both kind of contradict each other. So,
Yeah.
in some cases. So we'll see where that goes. I do have an idea of where I think all of these should land, and points will be assigned if you agree with me. If not, I'm not saying my opinion is the all the all be all.
Okay.
So, do you guys have your ratings in mind?
Yep.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
C.
C tier. Okay. Alex, why?
I thought that while the movie was exciting, it was fast paced, it was great, it was extremely unbelievable in many different facets. The way that they got through LA in a limousine, the way that the limousine withstood every single freaking impact and jumps, and which was why our description talked about Fast and the Furious, how ridiculous those movies are, and also the fact that the entire movie was surrounding this. It was plot armor to the max that kept this family together and alive, of course, and it was ridiculous, but I did enjoy a lot of the CGI. I enjoyed my favorite part was honestly the tsunamis.
Those were when it hit the White House. That was crazy.
That that aircraft carrier
Yeah.
come flying in.
Okay, TJ.
because everything goes under the sea in this movie.
Okay. All right. I hate to give you an extra point for that, but I will.
What the hell?
That was very bad.
This is rigged.
That was really bad.
How is he getting a point?
Come on. He rated it C because everything goes under the sea. Are you kidding me? That's dumb.
Absolutely
it's
dumb.
C tier material. It's perfect. It's just C's all around. I will say, I was a little more in the middle about this. I thought completely unsurvivable, but very fun movie. So I put it in B, but you guys both said C,
Yeah,
so that's
I
1 point
think,
for each of you.
Really not survivable, like in the slightest, but good movie. But I think the not survivability part lowers it.
All right, yeah,
We're
you
taking
think
both
it,
into account. But also
yeah,
it goes
well,
under
that's
the sea.
why for me it hit straight in the center with B. But I'm not gonna fight C. I don't really think this movie's that great. So both of you get 1 point. TJ, you get plus 1 point for under the sea.
Lame.
Yeah.
Next up, we have a show. I think it was our first show, our first TV series that we've done on Will You Survive the Podcast. Pretty exciting stuff. We did All of Us Are Dead.
All my friends are dead. Push me to the edge.
Do we have a rating in mind?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, ready. 3, 2, 1.
S tier.
Ooh, okay. TJ, why A?
I think that is very good series, but not like it's like I wouldn't say like because I'm taking both into account, survivability and how good the movie is. So great. So I think S tier show, A tier survivability. Like I feel like there was a lot like they could have done better in order to survive, and I personally think I could survive because I'm a big black dude and they're all little small.
That is true. You just
Asian
stiff arm them.
motherfuckers, so I could just
You
kinda
just
check the
stiff arm
zombies.
them and
Yeah.
they're done.
Also, you're like versus the fucking government too. Like they're bombing shit. So like little less
Right up your
survivability than
alley.
But yeah, that's why I say A.
Okay. Alex, why S?
No, that I think it was close to masterpiece level. There were some flaws, there were some questions, so I can't call it a masterpiece. But being that it gave you a good emotional tug, it gave you a lot of reason to invest in the show and kept you watching, kept you interested, changed the way you looked at a zombie movie, and then it put you in a different environment. You're in a school, which just absolutely sucks. Other than Resident Evil 2, and I think that's the only one that did it in a school that did a zombie, but it wasn't even really zombie-esque. It was the kids, which really creeped me the heck out.
Yeah.
These were at least
These
teenagers.
these are like high schooler kids, so it's less creepy.
I thought it was pretty cool that they were all very athletic, so that made it easier for them to do all the things they were doing. It told the story well, and it showed, I think it made a believable argument for why they would have survived the way they did. So I thought it deserves an S tier rating. Loved pretty much everything about it.
In our TikTok live, Desta said Black Summer had an episode in a school.
I don't remember.
I never got into Black Summer.
That's African American summer to you.
Okay. That is, I'm not going to lie, that is one of my favorite jokes of all time to do. Anytime someone's like, can you hand me the black Sharpie? I'm like, that's African American Sharpie.
I've watched Black Summer. I just don't remember that.
TJ, I really feel like, Alex, you're going to think I'm cheating you here.
You are
but
cheating me.
I'm going to give you a point for African American Summer.
Lame.
Okay. Now, for my opinion on this, I think this is A tier. And I agree with TJ. So, TJ, you also get the point for that.
Yeah.
The reason I think it's A tier is because not only do I think that it's not the most survivable situation, I think there were some points that on my second watch through, it was a bit silly. And I get it was just a stylistic thing. I think it was kind of more like how Korean dramas kind of play out sometimes. I think particularly at the end when Namra jumped off of the building and it was like this super almost like anime style, like dramatic jump off. And I don't know, it kind of like the rest of the show was so serious. It was just such a sudden tonal shift and it was on purpose, but it just wasn't really my thing. I do agree that there was other things they could have done better. But
a lot of
all
Korean
in all,
shows
this
do
is
that
an
shit.
incredible show. They do.
That's kind of
But
how like kind of how Squid Game ended, where like all of a sudden he was a badass.
Yeah, like, I don't know. That doesn't appeal to me, but I'm not saying it's bad. I think it's incredible. I would be willing to put this in legendary, actually, because I think I don't know, because I do agree this is so close to a masterpiece. It's such a good, it's such an incredible, good's not even a good descriptor of that. It's an incredible addition to the genre, and it adds a lot of different perspectives that we haven't seen really from other movies, such as the school setting, but being inside of it, and like that's the whole thing. They do go outside actually towards like the later end of the season, but they have ultimately come back. So I don't know. I think it's
I get it. What you're saying is you should give it an S tier, and I should get the point, but you're rigging this, so TJ gets the point.
A lot of hostility here.
Yeah, he's just
You
mad.
deserve
the
it.
host.
Next
Is
up,
everything safe and okay at home, Eric?
You deserve it.
Blink if you need help. He's just rapidly blinking.
I'm stuck in this room with Eric, and you're competing against me.
It is actually really hot in here. Next up, we've got Bird Box. Now, I've got opinions about this movie. You guys have your ratings?
Yes.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Garbo.
B.
Okay, Alex, why B?
Because I thought it was a clever movie. It was well done. They gave you enough for your imagination to go wild. They didn't give you so much that it became a free for all where you knew exactly what was hunting them, why it was hunting them, all of that. But it also explained the quote unquote madness, and you got to your destination. You did everything in this manner that would be, virtually impossible for any of us. But clearly, this is a reasonable thing when you look outside and see there's blind people every day. And I loved that they answered that question at the end where it was all blind people who were living in that colony. That was the survivability. That was really how simple, just close your freaking eyes. So it was fun. It was explained. It was really survivable on an easy basis when you think about who survived, and not just the mentally ill, but all of the others. And I thought that made it a worthwhile watch, and in our genre, it made it a survivable situation.
Okay, TJ, why Garbo?
So I think survivability pretty easy. Just blind yourself.
True.
Like people go blind all the time, live happy full lives. Garbo movie though. And I think that just absolutely melts the other side of the fact. So I think Garbo because it's Garbo. And also, if you listen to our episode, you can tell it's a little Garbo.
Okay, to be fair, if I do recall, we were also all very tired that episode.
No, it wasn't that I was tired. I was tired of TJ's shit.
A lot of
Side note,
again. A lot of
has
hostility.
anyone seen...
You deserve it.
Have either of you seen Bird Box Barcelona?
No.
No.
I haven't either. I am slightly
I
curious.
thought you were going to be like, minus 2 points. It's actually
Minus 2 to both of you. No, I've never seen it. I was just curious if either of you had an opinion on that.
Oh, you should have watched it.
So here's the thing. I like B for Bird Box. That's funny. You didn't say that, but that's what I thought of. If you had said that, I might have just given you the point right away. But I will say, I do think this point is actually going to go to Alex because I don't think it's quite Garbo, but I don't think it's a good movie. I was kind of teetering between C and F, but
damn, that's a big jump. No, there's
Mr.
no
Host,
D.
Mr. Host.
Yeah, there's
Mr.
no
Host,
D.
Sir. I got something to say.
Sure.
I actually want to change my answer. B for Bird Box.
Oh, that's interesting. No. So I was teetering between C and F, but I think F is too harsh, and I think Garbo is too harsh because ultimately it is a well-made movie. It has a great actress. It is a well-thought-out story. It's not really my vibe. And I do think the survivability is really simple, but I think it's harder than we think.
Mr. Host.
I think C is pretty fair. I don't like Sandra
No,
Bullock
it should
that
be
much.
B for Bullock.
It should be
B for Bird Box Bullock.
because that's one of the characters.
Boy.
True, yeah. She God of War'd him.
Boy.
I get that reference.
So I think that one's gonna go to Alex. I think
You're not ready.
I think C's fair because you said B, he said Garbo, and I think C.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to put it in C. Now, if we're going to categorize within the categories, do we think it's better than 2012?
No.
No.
I don't think so either. I think 2012 is more fun. Okay. Time check. We're okay.
We're good.
Buried that's a recent one we just did with Ryan Reynolds. So you guys have a rating?
Yes.
Yes.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
F.
B for buried.
Okay. Well, TJ gets the point.
No, mine was F for fucked.
Yeah, but B for buried. I knew when I said Bird Box he was
We've
going
got
to do that.
A and
but
for all
That's
of us
the
are dead.
obvious joke. How are you
B
going to
for
give him the
buried.
point for the
Come on.
obvious joke?
We have A for all of us are dead.
That's not why I did that.
Well, we also didn't put Bird Box in B, so buried has to go in B. I agree. But that was my original rating, but I do still want to know why. Why F?
Because it fucking sucked.
That's
Everything
fucking
about it.
crazy.
Everything about it. No, actually, it's because I'm siding with my wife. We are absolutely anti Ryan Reynolds. Fuck that guy now. I have to side with my wife.
That is, oh my God.
But the movie itself, number one, I felt claustrophobic. I couldn't stand it. I really didn't like how they played with you the entire time. I guess of course, survivability is nil. There is no surviving.
I would survive.
You have the government trying to screw you over. You have you have your company who just, fuck you, you're fired, right? That's another reason why I chose F. And they leave you to, survive on your own or to die buried alive. They didn't give a shit. And it was just an all around screwed up, massively fucked situation. It has to be F.
Okay. TJ?
B because it's buried. Also, it's a good
Solid.
movie. I like the movie. It's a good movie. Solid. It's a solid mid-tier, enjoyable watch. It stresses you the fuck out, which is like a good stress. Also, who gives a fuck what Ryan Reynolds and his wife were doing? I don't give a fuck. Me and Eric were reading Kanye West tweets earlier. We don't give a fuck what these people are doing. They're not a part of our lives.
His tweets are so funny. They're really bad, but
We can't
they're
say
so
that.
funny. No, come on. It's so funny that someone would post that. That's crazy. The stuff that he's posting is wild. It's very amusing. But for anyone who doesn't know, Ryan Reynolds, Blake Lively, apparently there's a whole lawsuit going on. Apparently they suck. I don't know much about it, but Corinne is infatuated with that whole situation, so she's been keeping up to date.
And that is
Use
Corinne
the word
Salas at Next Home
infatuated.
Grandview.
I would say
Obsessed?
invested.
Invested.
She's
all synonyms.
very invested in the lawsuit.
Now, my opinions on Buried. I think any movie that takes place in one location only is a really bold attempt because that's hard. Like movies where it's like most of the movie you're stuck in an elevator. It's like, okay, at what point is this not just really boring? And Buried kept me entertained. It has its flaws. The two biggest, the first being that he would not have enough oxygen for very long. And the second one being you should never start a fire in a closed coffin when you're buried underground. So those two are pretty big, which are what would dock it for me down to B. But the rest of the movie's pretty solid. It's a pretty decent movie. It keeps you entertained, and I think it's impressive that it keeps your attention the whole time. So that's my thoughts on Buried.
Very well said.
Shut up, ass kiss.
All right.
Wipe that off your nose.
B for Buried. Next
Your
one.
head looks like my nose. Shut up.
I just watched a standing cartwheel 69 right here. Disgusting.
Okay, next one. Evil Dead Rise.
Oh, God.
Do we have ratings?
Yes.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Garbo.
There's no
Did not
D.
see.
Oh. Okay, well, that point goes to Alex.
I watched the opening part where she gets like saw bladed by the freaking the what's it called, like quadcopter drone,
Oh, yeah.
and then I like didn't have enough time to watch the rest.
All right. Well, Alex.
Also, we talked about earthquakes the entire episode. It was fucking funny.
Why Garbo?
There is no surviving that situation, number one. Number two, why did the demon just stop chasing the girl and go after the new girl the next morning? Why did it decide to follow her to that cabin? Why did it just left this apartment complex that it was haunting for the whole night? And why did nobody else get possessed by this thing? Everything about it was ridiculous that it zeroed in on these people and on their floor, but nobody else. It's like, what kind of freaking crackerjack spirit is this? It's supposed to be a Deadite. This is supposed to be based on previous iterations of this movie, of this genre, and it was absolutely terrible. They did a horrible job of it. I wish they would have left it alone. Evil Dead with Ash Williams rules. This one sucked.
All right. I don't have all that much info, but it is kind of a pretty bad movie. I was going to say...
It is a mid-tier horror movie, but in a really bad Evil Dead movie.
I was going to say F tier,
from what I've seen.
But I'm okay with Garbo. Stick that in there.
And we did talk about Earthquakes the entire time because everything else was pointless to talk about.
I remember it so well.
Next up, our most recent one, Frozen.
I absolutely love Elsa.
Me too. I think Olaf's my favorite, though.
Yeah.
Now, do we have ratings?
Sven, but you know.
Love Sven.
Just so you know, that's not out yet, but it will be.
Oh, right. Well, we'll give us kind of a sneak peek.
Just for our peeps.
On the live.
Just for our peeps.
Okay. Do we have a rating?
Yes.
Crap. Yes.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
B.
F for Frozen.
Ooh, I'm not gonna do it again, but that's pretty
Okay.
good. I wasn't even thinking about it. Do you want to pick a different one?
Yeah. I personally think that it would probably be legitimately F.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
I
had to think about it for a second. I think it's F for.
I like the doubling down.
What?
Now, what did you say again?
I said B.
Okay. Let's start with the more reasonable one. Why did you say B?
I said B because they embellished a lot. There's a lot of plot weaponry. Ski lift cables are not razor sharp. They're very smooth. The areas underneath lifts are not plowed. They're not compact. They're very soft and loose. Ski resorts they take many precautions to not allow this to happen. It's not just a very simple, like, hey, there's 3 people who are going to come down. As soon as you see 3 people, like, that's the end of it all. Doesn't happen that way. Wolves don't attack humans the way they made it out. They were like just exclusively hunting these people. And by logic, if you look up this movie, it's even said if wolves were to attack that fast, they would actually be plucking off skiers routinely. Like that would be a problem that the resort would have if they were looking for humans, just like they did in the movie. But with all of the flaws aside, again, being stuck in one position, keeping my attention was impressive. Making me absolutely despise all of them, but at the same time be too invested to turn it off. To make me actually feel some kind of way for their survival, and being actually a little dismayed that the two boys didn't survive, and being a little happy that the girl did survive. I thought they did a very good job in presenting the movie despite all of the plot weaponry. So I think it deserved a good solid B. It was good.
It is interesting because it's not that common that you see plot weaponry, and it's even less common that you see so much of it in one movie. A lot of times it's plot armor that you see.
Yep.
But there's a lot of plot weapons in this. TJ, why F?
Because he didn't watch it.
Horrible Final Destination acting, easily survivable. Just so they're really dumb in this movie. Just kind of irritatingly dumb. In fact,
I will say,
like, what the fuck was their plan? Like, doing most of the shit they were doing. You know, like they didn't even think of any other like. They're just like, yeah, I'm gonna do this thing, and then does the thing and ends up fucking dying. Also, who falls like that? Who falls like a pencil? Like, why are you falling straight up and down?
There was a couple, for sure, just, like, there. I don't know if doing it differently would have really helped, but the fact that you didn't even try is absurd. It's crazy. It's dumb.
So many bad...
I kind of do agree with that.
When the snow is pelting their face, Why didn't they put on their fucking hoods and masks that they had on their face?
He literally had goggles, and he just didn't put them on.
It's like razor blades. Yeah, because it's hitting your face. You have a face covering.
I do
Hey,
remember that.
I agree with all of that. It was ridiculous in those particular points, but clearly this was
Also
what would you
F for
say?
Frozen.
Directing, wanting to make them show their face, stuff like that, and they were goofs. What I will also point out that even IMDb called out those goofs. So I think TJ just went to IMDb to find all of the goofs to complain
Literally
about it.
Did not.
Solid point. You said B?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I agree with B or F. I think it's a very C tier movie. The reason I say that is because no, it's not.
It's
C is
C for
close.
chairlift.
C is close to F.
It's C for chair. Oh yeah, chairlift. I think a lot of plot weaponry, but honestly, to me, it makes it kind of more interesting but it is kind of like Final Destination.
It is.
So TJ has that point where it's like this would never happen at all. None of it would. And then
But Final Destination is a guilty pleasure of mine too.
I think the one the one thing about this movie that bugs me the most is when you let us know that those lines are smooth,
Yeah.
not razor sharp, and I'm like, well, that's just a straight up fabrication of.
Because they had to.
It's just a different reality now.
Yeah.
But whatever. I still thought I agree with you. It doesn't all take place in one location quite like Barry does,
Right.
But it still does in a sense. And by the end, watching her crawl her way all the way to that road, I understood what you meant, where it's that relief of like, oh my, I'm so happy she made it.
Right.
So I don't think it's F. I don't think it's B.
She made
I
it.
think
Go to
it's
C?
I think it's C.
Complete luck. That's the only way she fucking made it.
Honestly, the other guy, Joe, I think his name was,
Yep.
he should have made it.
Yeah, absolutely.
He should have made it.
Should have made it, and she shouldn't have. But because of horror movies, there has to be, final girl or whatever. So this dumb bitch, who should have been glued to the seat by her fucking pea sickles.
I'm stealing
By the
Josh's.
way-
It's B for bad movie.
I was actually going to give Josh credit for that. I was going to say that's B for bad movie is very funny.
But yeah, she
I
didn't
think I'm
deserve
gonna-
to live.
I think C is. We watched a lot of very mid tier movies this season, guys.
If I could steal TJ's reasoning, can I have a point?
Sure.
What the
F.
fuck?
F for Final Destination ripoff.
Good attempt. I won't give it to you, but
If I steal what he just said, can I have a point?
No.
no. I'm gonna give Alex +1.
TJ.
Because I think I agree more with him, but I'm gonna put it in C tier. I think above Bird Box.
Yeah, okay.
Do we all agree?
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. Next movie, Leave the World Behind.
Ooh.
If there's an R, it'd be R for racist.
Do we have?
The wife was so fucking racist in this. She was just like, I don't like him.
Do we have a rating?
Do we have what?
Do we have a rating?
Oh,
Yes.
boy. Yeah, I think I do.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
A
Ooh,
For bomb shelter.
we're close.
for bomb shelter.
That's how it ended.
Okay, can I change mine?
2.
F for Friends.
Oh shit,
Bro, I
man!
don't
This
think it's
tier
an
list is
F-tier
going to be the
movie.
most. This
It's not an F tier
this
movie.
tier list is going to be the most inaccurate tier list because it's just going to be all by the alphabet.
No, I choose
it's-
mine,
let me
and
go.
then I try to make it fit.
I'm going to say legendary because it referenced Friends, which is a legendary show.
Literally,
All right, I don't know about
no,
that.
Friends is
What the
awful.
fuck?
I don't know. But I like
Friends
Friends.
is
I
white
like
people
Friends.
propaganda.
Shut up,
That's
TJ. You're
true.
half white.
I like
Yeah,
Friends,
and I guess what? I've watched Friends, and I feel propagated.
but it's over. It's definitely overrated. I lost my pencil.
That word. I do not think it means what you think it means.
I know. I just propagate. Fucking become a plant.
I got your reference. I got your reference.
I love it.
Inconceivable. So
No, but I do think A.
okay, and you
I
think
said
B.
B.
I'm not gonna lie. This one is gonna be purely who can convince me because I'm teetering between either one. So let's start with the lower this time. TJ, why B?
I think it's a I think it's a decent watch. I think it's a completely mid tier movie, similar to what do we have there? Buried. It does kind of keep you on the edge of your seat, kind of like Buried. There's like all these like mysteries and shit, like why the hell was his teeth falling out? Like who the fuck is doing this? Like like all that. I really think it's just a mid-tier movie. Like it's not like fucking A or S or legendary, because it's not like I would go out of my way to watch this like most of the time. I think if it was on, I would like, sit there, watch it, have it on in the background, but I'm not going to like, mid-tier.
Go buy it.
No, I get it. Why A tier, Alex?
B for Barack Obama.
I would say B because TJ's black. No.
Interesting. Okay.
I would say B
but-
because he's brown.
But you said A.
So A because although I
'Cause TJ's
actually
an ass.
A because TJ's an ass.
Oh, okay, cool.
I do agree with everything TJ said, but because I agree with what he said is why I'm giving it an A. You don't know who was doing it. You don't know what was going on. And I think that was a good representation of what an emergency like that would be like. You lose all communication with the real world, quote unquote, the real world. You don't know what's going on. You're lost. You're confused. You're going backwards to your basest instincts. And you are becoming more racist and mean and spiteful, and everything is affecting you differently. They were not prepared in any wise, which was absolutely silly because they're going to an Airbnb and they don't even pick up water. Like these people didn't think of anything. It was the most ridiculous thing. No, we'll go to the Airbnb and then we'll go get groceries. And, it's like, okay, fine, do that. But at least bring yourself water. Why are you traveling so far away from home? You're not planning for, what if my car breaks down? What if I get a flat? What if I get into some kind of a situation? I think they were on the East Coast. And
I can't give you the answer.
No.
Actually, if anybody's going to be prepared for something like that, it's going to be white people.
You said so in the blackening, so don't go back on your word now. So those are all the reasons why I actually say it was A tier, mostly for those survival instincts and kind of tips that they gave in all of this, especially leading to that ultimate bomb shelter at the end. Everything else was, I think, forgivable, even though it annoyed the hell out of me at the time. The kid losing his teeth, not knowing why. I think
but they mentioned why.
No, I get it, but it was speculative. But that's okay because that's all you can do.
That's all you needed.
Right? You're like, what can you do? You don't know. You didn't go to the doctor and get checked out. And so I thought it was good. It put us in the situation with them. It kept us as confused as them. So I thought they did a great job.
See, that's what I like. I do enjoy when I'm as confused as the characters. I don't like when I'm more confused than the characters.
Yeah.
But I like when I'm as confused as them because it's this like, it feels like you're going along with them and you're getting to experience this moment with them. I think it's very powerful in movies. What I will say, and I think ultimately, I think I'm going to give you the point, Alex, because I think I agree with you.
Let's
He
go.
used all of my points and then just said, A.
Yeah, but I agree with him that it makes it an A, not a B.
No,
now,
it definitely makes it a B because it's like it's just
The reason-
nice mid-tier movie. It's a mid-tier movie. It's not a great movie like A.
it's not a great movie, but it's pretty good. I think it's at least interesting enough to be an A. Now, what I don't like about this movie is something neither of you said. And I don't know if it really makes any sense, but this is what makes sense to me. It feels like a very Netflix movie.
It definitely was.
It's definitely a Netflix movie. Something about it, just the way the shots were shot, the way it was
I
put
understand
together.
every single thing you're saying about that.
Such a Netflix movie,
Yep.
and I'm like, it makes me want to put it in B. But
Same
I think
coloring,
it's a good movie.
same everything as the freaking Taylor Tomlinson stand-up comedy.
Yeah, like it's very Netflix.
Like they use the same cameras to shoot it.
It fucking
makes
kills
it B
me.
tier.
No, but if that's the case, then every Netflix show is B
but
tier.
Again, I'm only giving it A because of the survivability aspects.
And
they
I
gave
agree
it.
with you.
They gave us some really good and they followed through with true survival tips,
Now-
including
But
Kevin Bacon's role.
The ending is so dog water.
I kind of like it.
I liked it.
I liked the whole premise too. That this was not China. What was it?
Anybody.
Well, it was some
anybody. It was Middle East.
It was some
China.
foreign
It was
government.
Russia.
some foreign government where they. I mean, they took us down.
Yeah.
They took down America
Yeah,
in a
and
single swoop.
and they didn't know who it was, and then there was even the aspect of it's probably coming from inside.
Yeah, the confusion with everybody was. It was very interesting.
Yep.
If it's not good, it's interesting enough to be A. But I think it's a good movie.
But B for Barack Obama.
That was very funny, but I already said I'm not going to give points for that anymore.
But
Mm-hmm.
but that's
Now,
hilarious.
I will say, I think this movie should be bottom of A tier because
That's
I
fine.
think it
So
barely
it's like a
skims
B.
its way.
All I'm saying is that's just a B. It's high B,
No, it's a low A.
which is a high B. I feel like
No.
I should get at least
No.
a half a point.
No.
A 92 is not an 88. They're different. Now, moving on. Next one, Maggie. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1.
C.
F.
What? Oh man. Okay. All right. Why F?
Okay, so they left a lot to be desired in this film. I thought they could have made us. They could have really taken this to a whole different level, but it was so bizarre that we're outside of the zombie apocalypse now. We've, as humans, survived it. Now we're trying to eradicate all of the rest of them. And although I loved every aspect of the dad with his daughter, I also absolutely hated that he went against her wishes. She didn't want to do it anymore. She didn't want to be like this. And for his own selfish desire, he kept her going in this realm. Then on the survivability aspect of it, we didn't have any information on how the whole outbreak happened and so on and so forth. But you had those nights where they went out to the bonfire and stuff like that, which, knowing that there are still people out there who are infected, I think that's absolutely freaking reckless. And to have her, and now I get it, it was her stepmother who was like, you should go out. You should go do what is wrong with you people? You act like that neighbor didn't have 2 escaped zombies come walking through the woods, and they all knew, all of the adults knew this stuff was happening.
But
it was happening everywhere.
I think the point of that was that it was incredibly rare that something like that would happen, but they were still happening. That was the problem, was like there's people doing this and
they knew it.
But they,
Like,
but
they
most
knew
of the
that
world
their
was
daughter,
safe.
their daughter
Yeah.
was one of those.
I agree.
And especially, I got really mad when they were telling the stories of how it happened and said, I saw her. She regretted it the instant she did it. And that told me everything I needed to know. They had no control. When they were starting to turn, they got closer and closer. Eventually, they lost control and they would just bite out of, can I say, instinct? And it was absolutely terrible to be going around and hanging out with all of your buddies like this when you know that this is a major problem.
Yeah. Okay. TJ, why C?
Not a F tier movie. I had a feeling.
I agree.
Like, I knew that he didn't like. I kind of knew that he was gonna go for like F or Garbo, so I was just like C, because that's just kind of how I feel about it. It's a C.
Dude, it
movie.
would have been so much cooler if we would have ever
liked-
agreed on one.
I liked the type of zombie it was. Like, I liked how it was like a slow zombification process. I fucked with it. I would be willing to put it higher, maybe B.
That's
but
a point for you, TJ.
I think it's a decent movie. Arnold Schwarzenegger is always a win.
That's a point for you, TJ. I will say my initial thoughts of this movie were bad, but I do think it's a decent movie. I don't think it's that bad. I definitely don't think it's F. I think I could take C, but I do think it's a B movie. I think it's I like Abigail Bresnik. I like her in this.
Bresnik or Breslin?
I don't remember. One of the two. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger, so I like him in it. I think the acting was a little lackluster at times, and I think the story had some flaws, but I think Frozen had way bigger flaws. And so I don't think Maggie should be F.
Well, I guess okay, so
Actually, I think
what I
2012
will
had
I feel
bigger
like
flaws.
we definitely
I will
need to have
concede.
an adjustment period at the end of the episode. to
Okay.
adjust
I will
something.
concede that this is very much coming from a dad of a daughter.
Yeah, like I understood
So-
why the actions were taken.
I have a very, very visceral reaction to.
Josh said, Arnold Schwarzenegger, what, Eric?
Oh my god, don't do this to me.
What'd you say?
I'm gonna put it in B. Do we care if it's above Buried?
I think it can be above.
I think it's better than Buried.
It can be above.
But if I agree with you, that means that my rating was wrong.
Well, it's already wrong. I already gave TJ the point. All right, next one, Outside.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay. Okay.
We got ratings?
Yep.
yes.
3, 2, 1.
A.
Legendary! This is a goated movie. This shit is so fucking goated. I actually love this episode. And guess what? Everybody else loved it too because this is one of our highly rated episodes. If you haven't heard the Outside episode, go listen to it because this movie is fucking fire.
I'm not gonna lie, TJ got the point because I do think that I was gonna say S tier and I was going to fight for Legendary, but the fact that TJ already went Legendary, that's a point for me because I think this movie is a masterpiece.
I gotta hold on. I want to look at my waveform. Ridiculous. Okay.
That was ridiculous.
So TJ, why Legendary? What are your reasonings?
I think that it's kind of crazy how the Asians do fucking zombies better than we do.
So much
this shit
better.
is so fucking good. Like it's like Train to Busan good. Like I think it's high tier fucking fire zombie movie. I think like the slow descent into madness that the dad went into. The fucking vibe of it. I liked the zombies and how they would like just repeat the last thing that they said. Like I feel like that's a very like I feel like that would happen if there was, actually
It was very
real.
unique.
I like the ending. I think the ending was fucking perfect. Yeah, good movie. Great
All
movie.
right.
Survivability? Not surviving. like if I'm in the situation, like I would do so much different, but like the movie's great.
All right, Alex, why A?
No, I agree with TJ.
Nobody cares what you wait, what?
You change your answer to Legendary?
I do. And I do because the things that I hate about that movie are what make it great. It's that it brings real life problems into the apocalypse. Your life doesn't just stop happening because the apocalypse happens. You might be placating for a little while, which I think they did a good job of showing us. The mom and dad were at odds. You saw that, but they kind of like sucked it up to get their kids to safety. But clearly mom had different intentions the entire time. You had this massive betrayal going on that at first, I mean, it was intense because we didn't know what the hell was going on. We talked about it on the episode. We saw them. It was like, why the hell are you not on the same side? Why are you not agreeing as to what's the right thing to do? And you kind of saw this progression into madness because this woman wanted to get away from this man. This man wanted to protect his family. It was insanity all around. And I thought that I absolutely hated it, but that's reality. Life doesn't stop because new problems arise.
The cut
I
from happy wedding to just silence in the car,
Yep.
And
Yeah,
you're like, wait,
that-
what the fuck? I thought y'all were in love. What happened?
I
Yep.
will say I just said that I don't like being more confused in the characters, but I think this is an exception. The reason I don't like it is because I think a lot of writers just royally fuck it up. And these writers were very intentional with what information they were giving you at what
They
time.
trickled it.
And they gave it to you at exactly the right time. And this was a very long movie.
Yeah,
And it did not feel that way.
I agree.
It did feel long, but when I looked and I'm like, holy shit, I'm 2 hours into this movie?
Look,
Like,
dude,
I would not have guessed.
I work like 14 hours a day, and I came home and watched this movie. By the time I finished it, it was like 3:00 in the morning. I had no idea.
It's a very good movie.
Very good movie.
Alex, this will not be a consistent thing, but Alex, I gave you a +1 for coming to your senses on this movie.
That's fine.
This is a legendary movie. If anybody has not seen Outside, you should go touch grass.
You know, some of our followers actually watched it. They said it was boring. I disagree with them entirely.
Oh man,
I think you got to get over the beginning. It's
This is a
very
film.
clearly, yes.
It's this isn't some Netflix movie. This
Yep.
is a film. This
Isn't
is
it actually a
legendary
Netflix
status.
movie, though?
It is a Netflix movie, but it's I mean it's a Netflix exclusive, but it's not made by Netflix. I don't think it was an independent that Netflix bought.
It's very good.
Now I don't think I could say Netflix again. I did it.
Moving on. The Blackening. All right. We ready?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Hey,
B for barbecue.
that's
Funny.
just racist.
Funny.
The fact
Pretty
that you
No,
funny.
it's
rated
not.
it lower is crazy.
No, it's not. It's accurate.
I think that this movie is hilarious, and that's just it.
Okay. Why did you say B?
I think that it's a B because they actually played into the film's mediocrity. They weren't trying to be an excellent film. They were actually trying to show you horror cliches. They were playing on every single one of them. I mean, God, their tagline, not all of us can die first.
We can't all die first.
And it was for their purpose. I think if it belongs anywhere, it's that we got to bring back that old iconic because it is unlike any other film.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I would say this gives
This
me
gives
similar
off,
vibes
like,
to the
Scary
Scary Movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Scary Movie vibe.
Which
Where
I think is
fucking love
iconic.
it. I love
I
Scary
think
Movie.
Scary
That's why
Movie
it's
is
A.
iconic.
That's why it's A.
So I'm conflicted.
I love
because-
like conscious humor. Like they know what
Wait,
they're
wait,
doing.
wait. Hear me out. Because Scary Movie, it cannot go into another category than iconic. It is
I don't
memorable.
like Scary Movie.
Everybody knows it. It survived generations and time.
I would say it is iconic, yeah. I don't like
And-
it, but it's iconic.
The Blackening is close in that realm. It's funny. It plays on the genre, it plays on the tropes, it plays on the cliches, and it does it very well. I don't think it's advertised well enough, but it was.
That's the African Americaning to you, sir. That's what Josh said.
That's Josh gets +5 points for that.
Josh is in the running.
So I'm conflicted about this one because one, B for the Blackening, B for the barbecue, very funny. You bring up an excellent point that this movie's entire purpose is to be the most mediocre movie possible. It's the
But it's done.
what's the word for it? It's the contradiction that, or maybe it's a paradox that it's trying to be so bad that it's so good.
Yes.
But this is where I get conflicted because in my opinion, that's what makes it an A, is because it is striving so hard to be that perfect mediocre movie, and it is. And
I
that
think that's
makes
racist.
it an A.
You're
I
taking away
think
what they were aiming for. They were aiming for B for
it's
black.
racist if you put it any lower.
I'm actually putting it in A for African American.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
We have 0 S tier.
we might have to move something at some point. but-
We're gonna.
All right, so where does it go?
Actually, no, we're definitely gonna hit an S tier.
Where does it go?
I think it goes above Leave the World Behind. I thought that was
It
a given,
definitely
and
does.
below All of Us Are Dead.
It does, yeah. Valid.
That's what I think.
Okay.
Okay, coming up next, a recent one we did, one of my episodes, The Cured. We ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
F.
Okay, fuck you. F for fuck you.
Uh,
The more reasonable, why S?
More reasonable, please.
First of all, it's heavily insinuated that Alex is a little bit.
Put Alex and B for bitch.
It is heavily insinuated that TJ has his nose far up the host's ass.
Hear me out.
He didn't know what I was going to pick.
You know, new type of zombie. You know, new. It's just new. Like there's not a lot of movies where you get cured. You know, where the whole world is trying to go back to normal, and you know, and I feel like it does show what would actually happen in that sort of case, and like I think there's like a lot of deep shit in this movie, and what I said in the episode. What if the real zombies are the living? No, but
True.
But yeah, it's a good movie. S tier. I fucks with it. The ending was fine. I like the ending.
Fuck off.
Yeah, I like the new take on the
Why
genre.
F?
It's always good to have new shit.
I love the fact I'm going to absolutely contradict TJ. They were not zombies. They were infected.
Sure.
It was the genre. We're fine. We're in the same genre. They are infected. They are cured. I take issue with several things in this. We don't mind that they've been cured. I mind that they've been cured and the cured have no advocacy at the first. Of course, they get it later when more people get infected again and et cetera, et cetera. But now that ending, I hate that ending. Hate it. And I'm going to tell you something. I went back and watched it again. And all I gained out of it was they made it even more clear that, I forget her name, Elliot Page, Ellen Page.
His sister-in-law?
Yeah, she was.
Okay.
So she was tracking all of their, the whereabouts, where the infected were, and she had the map out, and she was circling all of the places that they were not. And this indicated that this was going on for quite some time. So that just drove me out of my mind. And a couple of other things was, of course, I think we already established in the episode. If you haven't seen it or listened to our episode, it's worth it. Go listen to the episode because our episode is epic, where the movie,
Heavily insinuated.
not so much.
That's a good episode.
It is. It's not even insinuated. Like, that's a really good episode.
Okay, hang on. For future reference, the title of that podcast episode should have been "It's Heavily Insinuated. This is Will You Survive the Cured?"
I didn't want to do that to you.
That would have been very funny.
I mean, I get it, but I am very happy with the title: Post-Apocalyptic Ethics and Unexpected Nightmares. Everything in our episode is S tier, but I can't raise above. I really think the movie failed in bringing it all together. We did not get any kind of resolution to what was the storyline. The storyline was the cured. The cured were trying to get back into society. All we got was the cured were going to start a revolution. It's heavily insinuated that the cured were going to start a revolution, and that's where it left us.
It's not
It
insinuated.
didn't give us
showed it.
anything. Well, no, they weren't fighting yet. There was no fighting outbreak, but it was
You saw the
it
guys.
was close.
like
And we
flyer, the
knew
poster.
Connor. We knew what he's capable of. So
I
I mean,
will say, I thought this movie brought a perspective that I don't think have ever seen from the zombie genre or from the infected genre, which is that they retain their memories and now they're dealing with the psychological trauma of living with that and trying to reassimilate into society is just impossible. And seeing how someone like Connor can rile everybody up into doing something as awful as releasing all the infected back into society, the 25% that couldn't be cured, which they ended up actually curing if they would have just waited, but they didn't. I will say, I think this movie, because of its fresh perspective, and it was very well made. If it wasn't for the ending, which I personally do not have that big of an issue with, I think it would have been legendary. But I understand the ending is not perfect, and that's why I think it should go into S tier. So I agree with TJ.
S tier.
I think it is an S tier movie. It is
S tier.
It is a very good movie with a
It
very
doesn't
interesting
give us
perspective.
anything on the
Insinuated
story.
that Alex is a hoe.
The story was supposed to be the cured, and we knew nothing about the cured at the end.
We knew all about him though. He was
all
one of the
about-
cured.
It was all about
We knew
the
all about
trials
Connor.
and tribulations of a black man in society.
It was
Well,
Irish.
I don't think it was that. I think we watched the wrong movie.
That's African American man to you.
So, all right.
Tune in next episode where we watch 12 Years a Slave.
Roots. Look at us. We're getting along, host.
I'm very proud of you guys.
Puts Roots on the tier list.
Didn't even watch it.
And then voted an F or a Garbo.
That's great.
Legendary.
Garbo didn't actually happen.
Didn't actually.
What was no, oh, never mind. We can't repeat that. I was going to say, what was that one tweet from Kanye?
No.
Oh,
we
God,
can't repeat
don't-
any of
don't.
his tweets. I think
The
we'll
good morning one? That was so funny.
Don't
He said good morning, R word.
do it. Don't do
Oh,
it.
it was so funny. Okay.
We've made it this far without being restricted. Let's just get through
Oh,
it.
I'm
Let's
just
get through
itching.
it.
I'm
Let's
just
get through it.
itching for it.
Let's just get through it. We're
All right.
almost there.
We got two more. Let's get through them kind of fast because we're throwing a
Shotgun
little
round,
bit over
shotgun
time.
round,
All
shotgun
right.
round.
Shotgun round.
All right. This is one. Are we ready?
Yep.
The Haunting of Hill House.
Oh, Jesus.
Do we have an answer?
Yes.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
S tier.
Okay, you're both wrong. I don't know how to tell you that. I'll give you the point for coming to the realization.
Oh
this
my
is literally
God,
a
I
masterpiece.
just got
I
lightheaded.
can't.
Oh
I can't.
my
I
God.
can't give it. I can't come to a legendary on this one.
Are you
Hold
kidding? This is quite literally a masterpiece.
I can't. It's not a masterpiece. It has flaws. A masterpiece has 0 flaws. Shaun of the Dead is a masterpiece.
It is fucking riddled with flaws.
0 flaws.
It is the whole point of it.
There are no flaws to it.
The Haunting of Hill House is
It has flaws.
the flaws that it has are not gonna break it from S.
No S for sure. I said
Are
S.
not gonna break it from Legendary is what I meant.
This is biased.
It's a perfect
This
movie.
shit is rigged.
The
It's a
character
perfect
development
movie. It's me, Alex.
as you learn about the characters, it is flawless. The scares that happen in it, unbelievable. They get you multiple times even after you've already fucking
No
seen
argument.
it.
No argument. Scares. Great.
Well, you know what makes it S tier to me?
S. Exactly.
Not S tier. I keep
You
saying
said
it.
S twice now.
I know it's because you keep fucking arguing it.
I'm going to.
No, it's legendary. What
S
makes
tier.
it legendary is the rewatchability of it. The fact that I can put this on
I've
and
watched it
rewatch
4
it,
times.
and I'm still just as interested as the very first time I watched it. And you find
I've
new
watched it 4
ghosts.
times.
Every time you watch it, you find a new ghost in the background.
S
It's
tier.
riddled with Easter eggs. This is a legendary. This is a film. It's a short series on Netflix, but this is a 10-hour film. It is
Now, if we were
beautiful.
talking
It is on level with the
about
Queen's
Haunting of
Gambit.
Blair Manor,
Garbo.
Literally Garbo.
Haunting of Bly Manor, Garbo.
I said Blair
The
Manor,
Haunting of
Bly
Hill
Manor,
of
whatever
Hill
the
House.
fuck it's called.
Literally, that's how relevant it is. But the Haunting of Hill House,
You guys
Legendary.
calling this legendary, you might as well call the Haunting of Bly Manor S tier.
no, that is so wrong.
Bly
That is
Manor
so
is
wrong.
literally the most boring piece of shit fucking series I've ever seen in my goddamn
I'm not
life.
gonna lie. I'm just arguing to argue because
I
I've never seen
would
it.
rather be
quite literally-
waterboarded with piss than watch
Yeah.
that
I will
shit.
do it. I will do it. I
Well,
will do it.
promise?
Well, now we have
Promise.
we have a new YouTube video coming up recently, guys.
And our YouTube account has been suspended before we even start.
And TikTok's like, and that's it.
And that's all. All right.
All
Fine.
right.
Fine.
I'm sorry.
Fine.
You're not gonna win that one. Now, I think it goes above outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it belongs on that category, it's on the top.
Okay.
It was going to be on the top of A.
Last one.
Yep.
The Shallows. Ready?
Okay. All right.
3. Well, do you have
Yep.
ratings?
I have it.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
See,
Garbo.
Wow. Okay. Well, this was very consistent throughout the episode. Okay. Why Garbo?
Garbo, because I'm siding with my wife. Fuck Blake Lively.
All right. Well, that's fair enough. Why C?
C, because I feel like it's just on the same tier as Frozen in 2012. It's like white bitches stuck in place movie, you know? It has to.
It is.
Warning.
Now, okay.
Warning.
Warning.
Well, there's no warning here. You don't get to play both.
I don't think you could do that.
You can't play both sides.
I have to put both on my goddamn driver's license application. I can play both.
Okay, but when the cop walks up, are you really?
Hello, my
Oh,
fine
he's
man.
white. He's white.
Would you
Hello,
like
my
a
fellow.
mayonnaise
Hello, Mr.
sandwich?
Officer. You just have one in your glove
Do
compartment
you
just
want
in
any
case.
of these deviled eggs?
Fuck, yes, I do.
Like, what an outstanding citizen.
My wife is making potato salad at the house. It has raisins.
I'm not even white. What about bratwurst? You got some bratwurst with that deviled eggs and potato salad?
You know that place, Lincoln Hops
Yes.
in Atwater?
Yes.
We got to go back there sometime.
Yes, we do.
That's a good spot.
Yes, we do.
Okay, I consistently throughout this episode, I feel like I've been right in between both of your answers. I don't think it's complete garbo. You are obviously a little biased, and that's fair enough.
Okay, but
I don't think it's good enough to be C.
quiet.
Bottom
I
of
can't
C
say
is
this.
probably the best place to put it, high key.
My wife can't hear this. It's actually probably C tier.
Okay, really? I thought it was F tier. And here's why. The way she killed the shark.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Also,
all right.
you're not surviving that night.
It was fun. It was. I like.
Wait,
Okay.
Eric.
I will tell you this. I loved
Steven
it because
Seagal.
it was on the ocean. Okay, Steven
Oh,
Seagal.
shit.
Up
Steven
to
Seagal.
C, bro. It's bottom of
true.
C.
When
That's all I'm saying.
When a star like that is in a movie, I really don't know
can't-
how you can argue that.
I can't argue that point.
Also, white
And
chick booty.
I even have to say TJ deserves that point because he just rescued the movie from an F tier because I couldn't argue.
And you
Oh,
know the
man.
episode title is "Will You Survive the Shallows?" A giant shark and Steven Seagal.
It is.
Steven
It is.
Seagal, man.
You gotta listen to that episode. It's a good one.
All right. Well, where do we think it fits into C?
It's at the
Bottom of C.
bottom.
Okay. Below Bird Box?
Below Bird Box.
All right. That's fair enough. They're not, either of them are not that great.
Nope.
All right. So, really quick, do we want to reorder anything?
Let's go over it real quick.
Now, I think they should only move one tier up or down, depending on how
I think
we feel.
Legendary is solid.
I think Legendary is solid.
I would have put, All of Us Are Dead in there. But,
I think potentially All of Us Are Dead could move up to S.
I feel like Buried goes down to C.
Okay, wait,
2012 goes up to B.
Hold on. If The Cured belongs in S, then All of Us Are Dead definitely belongs in S.
I kind of agree.
I
'cause-
also agree that should go.
Okay, like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you wanted to flip Buried in 2012?
Yeah.
I'm kind of okay with that.
Buried is.
Putting Buried in C in 2012 and B?
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. And they're both at the top and bottom, so they'll just...
Yeah.
I think 2012 is better than Maggie, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I had to pick between the two, I'd watch that. I'm not gonna lie. I know I argued for Bird Box to go in C, but
F tier.
It might be able to drop down.
We don't have anything.
I don't. You know what?
I just
The
don't
Shallows.
like that movie.
The Shallows might actually be ahead of it only because Steven Seagal and
There's
Ocean.
really so much hanging on Steven Seagal
Okay,
right now.
I think
He's
it
carrying the whole
goes
weight.
just below Buried, and I think Bird Box is at bottom.
You think Bird Box belongs in C tier though?
It's either low C or F, and I think
I'm
Shallows
thinking
needs
it
to be
belongs
up
in F.
in front of Frozen, because she actually did some sort of smart things during the movie.
That
Whereas
is
in
true. She
Frozen,
did do
they
some
did
medical
not-
stuff.
Okay,
not one
but
smart thing.
but hear me out here.
They were both
Hear me out.
equally
I will
ridiculous.
say this. They gave her a lot of plot armor. They used a lot of plot weapons against the three in Frozen.
I do agree with that, and that was one reason we put it up there in C tier. Is that it's interesting, at least, that there was way more plot weaponry than plot armor in a typical movie. So, I mean, it's fine if F tier's empty. I think.
Okay.
We didn't watch any F tier movies.
I think. Okay, what's our Garbo?
Oh, Evil Dead Rise.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty bad movie.
Yep. Agreed. That was TJ's movie.
I won't lie. It's fun to watch one time, I think. But
I agree.
Other than that,
I actually watched it. I watched it twice.
If we do an episode tier list, we got Jeopardy goes up top. Do we agree? I think
Jeopardy goes into iconic.
first episode of Jeopardy.
Only because it's your episode, it goes into Garbo.
Ooh. So I say we have a tier list where it's Alex, Eric, and TJ.
Oh, motherfucker. And you know what?
What,
We
like
have
the movies we chose?
It's literally
Our
just who hosted
episodes.
what.
Or just us?
We have our episodes.
It's just a spreadsheet of who's winning.
because
I think it should be like from most hair to least hair.
we can actually objectively. What the fuck?
Well, you guys are both fucked, so.
You want me to show you my body hair? What the fuck?
Yeah, no, we all shave
still
like
lose.
completely, and then we weigh our hair.
I'm back in the running, boys.
That's an idea. I don't like where this episode has twisted to. Let's read some points. This is our final tier list. I'm supposed this could be posted on our Instagram now.
Next, we're going up to season 5.
We're going up to season 5. This is pretty exciting, guys. Are we going to change anything?
No, but we are going to go back and redo some, remember?
Oh, I think we did talk about that, yeah.
We're going to bring back, like, I would love to do an episode of Dawn of the Dead with TJ. Because we could just fight the whole entire episode.
Like last time, but better.
What else? Resident Evil 1 and 2, maybe?
Ooh, going back to Resident Evil would be cool.
3 and beyond is kind of pointless to do because there's no
agree.
surviving any of those.
What about 7?
The other one that we didn't do with TJ was Train to Busan, which deserves a TJ.
Sure. All right.
Look at how nice I am. Look at how nice I am and how mean this fucking guy is to me.
Okay, well, if you just ignore the whole
Your
first 90%
head
of the
is
episode,
sharp,
sure.
and you could probably stab something with it.
Do you see how mean he is to me?
Like I said, if we ignore the first 90% of the episode, sure.
You're an intercontinental ballistic missile head.
What do you want me to
Let's
do?
read some points. Alex. This is interesting because you know what? I didn't write down why you got the points.
Okay.
Just that you got the points.
Okay.
So, Alex, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points.
Okay.
TJ, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9
Fucking
points.
rigged.
Plus,
Josh, this shit is rigged. And Josh's 5 points he wants to give to me.
And 5 points to Josh.
yeah, no, you can't trade points. It's in the bylaws.
He said it right there. Oh, Alex would win.
Yeah, no.
Yep.
So TJ wins, which actually, okay, so hang on. This is unplanned because now he's going to be the host of the first episode of 2 seasons. And I'm also the last host.
And he already
2
announced
seasons.
the host is crazy. And guess who's the host? It's me. I'm great.
Well, I
Can
mean,
you
I
guess
could change my
what
mind right now.
the next episode's gonna be?
If it's Jeopardy again,
Is it Gabbardy?
No, I'm not gonna tell you. It's a surprise.
it's Jeopardy.
It's
Jeopardy.
It's not. Oh my god, it's not Jeopardy.
It's definitely, that's such a desperate attempt to no, don't guess it.
No, it's not.
It's not. It's
you
not
didn't
Jeopardy,
guess
guys.
it right.
Guys, it's not Jeopardy.
It's
don't
a
think it's
fucking
Jeopardy.
D&D episode, okay?
Oh, fuck.
I'll believe
off.
it when I see it.
Are you for real?
Yeah,
Don't fuck with me, dude.
yeah.
If you're fucking for real, I'm gonna go full fucking nerd, dude.
Yeah, TJ's been telling me all about this, actually. We're in on it together. Right, TJ?
Womp.
I have no idea about this.
Oh my-
This is the first time I'm ever
This
hearing
is-
about this.
The fucking TJ supremacy, motherfucker. I am the winner. And I am so hyped that the next episode is gonna be Jeopardy. Welcome back to Jeopardy. Woo!
All right, Alex. So plus 4 points.
Legendary!
All right, plus 4 points, Alex. You win.
Yeah, no, you can't.
There
do
we
that.
go.
So
I most
There
certainly
we
could.
go. That
no,
is
you
how
you
it
already
should
announced
be.
the winner. You can't take it back.
Now
Yeah.
that I have won, here's what we're gonna do on the next episode.
Jeopardy!
We're going to do.
We're doing
A D&D.
Jeopardy. Jeopardy. Yeah, yeah.
No, you can't fuck around like that.
Well, in this case, I feel like I've been given 2 very interesting propositions for what the next episode will be.
I think I gotta work on that shit. I don't know the D&D rules, so I can't actually do it.
Exactly.
Okay,
And
well then
guess
I'll
what?
give it to TJ.
I am working on a D&D episode. I have been periodically for like a couple months. I want it to be good. I want it to be able to be multiple parts.
And it'll be ready tomorrow.
For Jeopardy!
All right, well, I guess that is what our next episode is going to be. I guess we're going back to the game board, and we're going to play some Jeopardy again.
The final Jeopardy, actually.
The final, that's pretty bold.
That's bold.
That's
The
bold.
final Jeopardy.
They're very popular.
All right.
Until they get a reboot.
Yeah, I was going to say, until we see how well it does.
A reboot
All right.
with a new host that isn't as popular. It's going to be air coasting Jeopardy.
I'm going to have a category for TJ or questions for TJ.
Questions for DJ.
Hey,
It's going to be literally a spitting clone of Jeopardy. Huh.
Questions for Alex.
I would love that. And just let them all be gaming related.
Oh fuck.
Actually, if I dominated that category. Anyways, look forward to that. Jeopardy in the past has been very fun. You should go check out our previous Jeopardy episodes, and you should look forward to this next one that's happening. We are not taking a break. Honestly, our seasons are pretty meaningless. We just like to break it up a little bit.
Linear.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty much the same thing. We might do something a little bit different. I don't know. We change as we get older and have life experience and become little whippersnappers. Alex, loser speech?
It sucks to be the loser. I should have won. Our subscribers agree with me. I did far better than TJ in every regard. TJ sucks. And I even nailed it that we should have had Hot Pockets at the start.
Although I do agree with the Hot Pockets, the points say otherwise to everything else you said.
It was rigged.
TJ, winner speech.
It's TJ supremacy, baby. I've started out multiple seasons. It's me. It's just me at the start every time. Guess what? The first season I was here, started it off because I was on the first episode. Second season, Jeopardy.
Guess why? Guess why?
I started it off again. Now
It's just
fourth
our
season,
affirmative action. That's
fifth
it.
Season,
Yeah.
29th season. We're gonna be fucking 48 doing this shit. Guess what we're gonna be doing? Motherfucking Gep.
Well, TJ, actually, you might not be here till you're 48. See, Trump recently passed this DEI stuff, and
Yeah, we're going to be able to fire you legally.
Was I the diversity, equity, and inclusion in this group of all brown people?
Yeah, exactly.
we're very diverse over here at Will You Survive the Podcast.
3 shades of brown.
Wow, I feel very honored that you guys are including me in on the brown. That is very generous, all things considered. But, okay.
Would you like me to hit him with the socials?
Hit them with the socials.
All right, everybody, make sure you check us out on all of our socials. We are on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram at Will You Survive the Podcast. You can also find us on YouTube. You can search Will You Survive the Podcast or at The Boys at WYS. We're on X at Alex and Eric WYS. And please send us your emails. Let us know you're watching. Give us your criticisms. Tell us what you think and what you would like us to cover at theboys at willyoursurvivethepodcast.com. That's THEBOYS at willyoursurvivethepodcast.com.
All right. Any final words, boys?
TJ sucks.
This
shit was rigged. It was heavily insinuated that I should have won.
Well, it's heavily insinuated.
that I'm on top.
I don't want to hear about that.
Yeah, I was. That's exactly where my mind went. All right, that's it. This is done. We're over.
Alex,
we'll
gets
see you guys
scared.
next season.
What?
We'll see you.
Wow.
What an accusation to end the season on. We'll see you
Corinne
next
fucks,
season.
dude.
Stay alive.
No. Oh, you linear. No.